I'm sure I didn't make the kid eat a goldfish, as if my answer's magically gonna change. Like, halfway through questioning, I'm gonna be like, yeah, you know what, I did tell him that I really just wanted him to eat a goldfish. They finally say, whatever, you can go back to class, but like, we're keeping an eye on you. Alright, what are you gonna keep an eye on? You should've kept a better eye on the pets. Maybe we wouldn't have had this problem if homeboy couldn't have such easy access to the goldfish in the first place. So regardless, I never got in trouble, I guess, outside of that weird interview thing for making this kid eat the goldfish, but of course, rumors start to spread. Now everyone thinks I had something to do with it. Like, they actually think that I, of course, had something, somehow, to do with this goldfish eating thing. So now I'm starting to get crap. So I'm mad now. So I go back to the dean's office. I'm like, look, you guys already made, like, my life terrible. I didn't have nothing to do with the goldfish. Like, is there anything you can do to tell people that I had nothing to do with this? And the dean's office is like, no, we can't reveal, stuff about student matters. I'm like, well, you know, maybe your students should matter a little bit more, alright? People think I had something to do with a psychopath eating a goldfish when I had nothing to do with it. But whatever. So the principal, I call the kid a psycho, and the principal's like, no, he's not a psycho, we're working with him, he's at a mental health facility right now trying to get help. I'm like, yeah, the help should have happened before he ate the goldfish. I don't know why I have to suffer because this kid ate a goldfish. Why am I being punished? Why am I, like, what? How is this my fault? Maybe your students shouldn't eat goldfish. So I'm heated. I'm mad at this point, and they keep insinuating that because I'm getting mad I have something to hide. I'm like, no, I just don't want to be accused of having anything to do with this. But whatever, a few weeks later, finally, Davis comes back to class. I don't know how he's still in the same class. I don't know how they thought he was ready to come back to school. Because the first thing he does when he walks in the door is walk up to me and go, I'm really mad that you made me eat that goldfish, bro. And I'm like, are you so delusional? Are you so insane that you actually think I made you eat this goldfish, right? I'm heated at this point. I'm like, I had nothing to do with that. You would come in every day and be like, I'm gonna eat the goldfish. You're the crazy person that had that idea. I just laughed, bro. I will never laugh at anything you say ever again, outside of the fact that you are absolutely a psychopath. And he's like, you know, my therapist said you try to pin the blame on me. I'm like, well, duh, because you ate the goldfish, bro. Your therapist is correct. Yes, I'm going to blame you for you making a bad decision and then trying to blame it on me. And my science teacher at this point is hearing me yelling, because I am yelling. I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't calm. I wasn't cool. I was pissed. I'm yelling at this kid for trying to blame me for him eating a goldfish. So finally, they sent us both to the dean's office. The dean's like, if there's gonna be a problem, we're gonna have to separate you two. I'm like, yes, please separate me from this kid, please. He's like, well, we're gonna move you out of the science class. I'm like, that's fine. That's totally okay. Just get me away from Goldfish McGeezak over here, who's snacking on Nemo like it's an Olympic sport. So they moved me out of that biology class, put me in a new one, and it ended up working out really well because that is when I met the girl that I ended up, like, running in the tunnel with that fell. So I got some good stories out of it. It was my first girlfriend I ever had. It worked out in the long run. However, at the time, I had to leave the class because I was apparently harassing him, the kid who ate the goldfish, and was trying to blame it all on me. But regardless, guys, that's the story of the kid who ate the class pet. Hopefully, you enjoyed. If you did, and you enjoy my suffering, press the like button, please, because I'm very heated telling the story like 8 years later, because I'm still mad that I somehow got blamed for the kid eating a goldfish. And it wasn't the last time I had to deal with this asshole eating something, alright? One day I get up from lunch to go get a water, and I come back and my lunch is gone, and they're like, yeah, some kid took it. And I asked them to describe him, and I go over, and Davis had taken my lunch and was eating my food! But I'm just gonna talk about advertisements that annoy me, okay? I know what you're thinking, oh, Ryan, basically everything annoys you, and you're not wrong, I'm pretty easy to annoy, but this is one of those things that just drives me insane. Whenever commercials are just the cringiest things of despair I've ever seen. And one that really annoys me, one that really just rustles my jimmies, okay, my jimmies are mad rustled right now, is the 5 gum ads. You wanna know why? Because not once have they ever taken a bite of a piece of gum and then nutted into an arena where I'm, like, elevated above all these sound speakers and they're just blasting me with noise. I'll put a screenshot of the commercial I'm talking about right here. How it feels to chew 5 gum head ass. Like, listen, I'm sure your gum's good, don't get me wrong, I'm sure your gum's pretty tasty, I'm sure it's pretty solid, but I'm not actually gonna have an out-of-body experience just because I'm chewing on your gingy, rooty fruit, toot boot, fucking gum. Those ads just annoy me. Not to mention, if you bought 5 gum because you were like, oh, I like their ads, well then it worked, alright? Like, marketing's weird like that. Subconsciously putting in your mind that chewing 5 gum gives you like an existential crisis. Like, oh, if you chew 5 gum, you're basically gonna become an X-Man and be able to use all your brain and have superpowers that you can abuse to just, I don't know, fly around the arena in Minecraft or whatever. But those ads just annoy me. I don't know what it is about them. They just really piss me off. And I know, oh, Ryan, you're so nitpicky. Everything annoys you. Yeah, I know I sound stupid complaining about commercials, but I'm not gonna apologize because they annoy me. You know what else annoys me? And I don't know why this one annoys me so much, but let me try to explain it, okay? Car commercials. Car commercials just piss me off. And I know, oh, you know, you gotta broadcast your car, but they're never like, this car has X amount of horsepowers and is a great driving machine for the bang for your buck. It also has luxury features for a low price. No, they're never actually trying to sell you a car. They're like, Matthew McConaughey drives this car around Chicago. You could be like Matthew McConaughey driving this car around Chicago. Excuse me, but how many people actually have $30,000 just laying around to drop on a car because Matthew McConaughey drives it? If you have that much stupid money that you can buy a car based upon a commercial on TV because Matthew McConaughey drives it, you have too much money. You really do. Real talk, I don't think anyone has ever watched a car commercial and been like, oh, better go out and buy a new car, honey. Or you know what else? All these car dealerships around town, you know the sleazy used car salesman that's like, yo, I'm Jim Marsh Kia or whatever. If your cars are always on sale, isn't it just like a normal price? I swear to God, every weekend, every random holiday, every car dealership in my city has a random sale. I'm like, if your cars are always on sale, I don't understand when they're not on sale. And it's always the dumbest holidays. It's never like, welcome to our Christmas sale. It's always like, hey, have you ever been a Columbus Day card buyer? I didn't know Columbus Day was supposed to be really fooling out with car sales. It's National Flag Day, so head on down to Ford and get yourself a brand new Mustang. We're not kidding, no joke, no scam. It's always 30% off, but trust me when I say you're getting a good deal. And don't get me wrong, I don't know shit about cars. I'm not gonna pretend that I'm like a car expert, okay? I like cars enough to kind of know what's going on. I'm not an expert by any means. But if you're really gonna try to buy a car based on a commercial, what is wrong with you? Yeah, I mean, the commercial said Matthew McConaughey drives it. I don't care about gas mileage or seat belts or safety ratings. YOLO. I mean, if a famous person drives it, it's gotta be a good car, right? They never lie to me, ever. Looking at you, Olivia Jade, scamming your way into college. Or like college commercials? College commercials, why do you need a commercial for your college? Is your college really that bad that you need a marketing team to draw an ad for you? There's always like some guy, I went to this school and now I'm a multi-millionaire. I also love how I promised this guy I would shout about it if he let me win, and he didn't let me win, so eat shit. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm sure college is great, but if you go to your community college, I can basically guarantee you, you're not gonna end up being a billionaire like the one person they found to be in their commercial. I don't know why commercials get me so heated. Everything basically annoys me on television. I just think TV is so stupid. Like, if you think about what TV really is for a minute, you pay these companies $300-400 a month to basically watch 10 minutes of a show before you get an interrupting ad going, hey guys, buy my stuff, buy my stuff, buy my stuff. Like, you pay to watch commercials, basically. Netflix cost me $17 a month and I'm never having to get interrupted by Jim Marsh promising me a Columbus Day sale on a special Kia, okay? And that's why I love it. Oh, and when commercials try to use memes, you're not relatable, you're just cringy, alright? We can obviously tell that it's a 55-year-old man on a marketing team who doesn't even know what memes are still trending. Like, really? You really think that now using a Bad Luck Brian meme makes you super relatable and quirky and kids are gonna want to buy your memes? No, that meme died in 2012, okay? The Mayan calendar is more fresh than the memes you guys use in these commercials. It's not relatable. It's not funny. I don't know why they think every kid in our generation is so stupid. Like, when they try to sell us stuff, they're like, ah, they don't really care about anything. They just want to see the memes. If you give them the memes, they'll buy our hamburger. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna buy your hamburger just because you put Bad Luck Brian in a commercial, alright? You gotta sell me on your hamburger. How many patties do you have, you know? What's the calorie count? I don't really care about the calorie count, but I definitely am not gonna buy it just because you put a meme in the commercial. Oh, I also love when they bring on internet celebrities and they try to make them look all dope. Like Ninja in the Red Bull commercial where he's like, yeah, it's hard to be an athlete. Alright, Ninja, you're not an athlete, bro. I'm sorry. Like, trust me, I love video games as much as the next guy, but we're not sitting here breaking a sweat like athletes every 5 seconds. We don't really need an athlete commercial. Or when they just don't understand it. Like, there's a Samsung commercial where a girl apparently is getting on the Olympics gaming team. Yeah, that's not a thing. We're not dumb. Like, oh, if you buy a Samsung Galaxy S9, you'll be on the Olympic Fortnite team. If Fortnite was ever in the Olympics, okay, there would be an entire gold medal just for Fortnite dances. At which point, the Olympics would be a total joke, and I wouldn't watch it. Actually, I think world-class athletes doing the Harlem Shake, or like, whatever, the floss, would be kind of funny to watch. But let's just not. The Olympics has my respect right now, and we're gonna keep it that way. We're just gonna try our best to not ever get Fortnite in the Olympics, alright? Your commercial's not cute, it's not funny, it's annoying. Oh, and the commercial I hate most of all, the commercial that actually makes me want to shove two number 2 pencils, actually no, number 1 pencils, I don't even think they make those anymore. I don't know why number 2 pencils are number 2, because you never use anything but number 2 pencils. Anyways, I want to shove them in my eyes, is the Apple commercial, where it's the iPad or whatever, and the guy's like, oh, is that a computer? And this dumb bitch with the glasses on goes, no, it's an iPad. It's not a computer. Sorry, lady, you got a keyboard on it. Really? Like, clearly Grandpa was born in 1937, okay? He lived through the Great Depression. You're gonna sass him with some, it's not a computer? No, woman, it is a computer. In fact, I was gonna buy an iPad, and then I didn't, just because of that commercial. I went out and bought a Samsung tablet. I would rather have Fortnite in the Olympics than buy from that stupid ad. It actually made me want to shove pencils in my eyes. It's not a computer. Yes, it is. It's just a computer, okay? I'm sorry. I'm not trying to burst your bubble, lady. I'm sure you got paid to say it, but it was cringy and annoying, and you just seem like Hermione, okay? Which, by the way, don't even get me started on J.K. Rowling's tweets about Harry Potter. I'm just ranting at this point. Or movie commercials. Sometimes movies have the most pretentious commercials, alright? Don't pretend like your movie's gonna win an Oscar or it's super exciting. Like the live-action Nutcracker movie that Disney made where they're like, this is gonna change movies forever. No, it's not. No, it's not. No one cares that you guys remade the Nutcracker, I promise. The only commercial that's going to increase to go watch your movie is 47-year-old white women named Deborah that repost Hillary Clinton memes on Facebook, okay? Like, no one else is sitting there, oh, I bet you Disney did a really, really good job on that live-action Nutcracker remake. Can't wait to go see it in theaters. I heard it's going to change movies forever. No one's that stupid. Stop it. Knock it off. Or food commercials. Food commercials where the burger looks like a 5-course meal made by Ratatouille himself, and then you come at the cut and you get it from IHOP or wherever you get your burgers from. I don't know. And it looks like chicken slop? Yeah. No. Why can't you just show me the burger and what it actually looks like? I know what you think. You think we're dumb. And most of the time, we might be. But I'm not that dumb. If you false advertise your burger to me, you have it looking like a 5-course Michelin star meal, and then I pull up on the block and it looks like Danny DeVito's after slops after he's eaten half a hamburger and compiled the rest into a garbage compost, we're gonna have a problem. That's just false advertising. It's rude and it's dishonest. I really have ranted for 9 minutes about how many commercials I hate. I didn't realize how much I hated this subject until I started getting going on it. I know this isn't a story time, this is really just a rant video, and I'm sure it's all over the place, but I'm sorry, I just needed to get this off my chest. I was talking about commercials with Cyrus earlier, and I was like, I'm just gonna make a video screaming about how much I hate commercials, because they really do annoy me. If you guys like these ranty videos every now and then, let me know. I have a lot of stuff I could rant about forever, because I just hate a lot of things. It takes place yesterday, alright? Benji and I managed to get a story time while we were hanging out. Brotherly love. No Alabama though, no homo. But before we get into that, you're gonna have to press the like button, otherwise I will execute Benji. I know he already doesn't upload enough, but trust me, he will upload a lot less if you don't press the like button. That's actually a promise. And yeah, without further ado, let's get right into the video. So, you know, my boy Ben was trying to show me around Norway, in Oslo, the biggest city in Norway.